till you go. Anywhere that is far from you. You only wanted me to fail. Oh, I'm this way because of you. Fall every day to overcome despite you. Wake up, wake up. Tired of hearing excuses you're making. There's a universe inside you, so won't you wake up now and see? Don't hide away the things you're feeling. Unlock your mind and lose the key. There's a universe inside you. You should never have to hide. I can see the stars inside you. Please just open up your eyes. There's a universe inside you. There's a universe inside you, so much more than people know. I've seen you fighting your emotion. I hope you stay and won't let go. There's a universe inside you, so much love to leave behind. Stop the path of devastation. You should live for all the highs. Inside you, why are you pushing it away? Leave behind your own deception and learn to live another day. There's a universe inside you, your galaxy of happiness. I just wanna help you find it. We'll explore in baby steps. There's a universe inside you. You've gotta give it room to breathe. So let the universe excite you, 'cause that's the way it's meant to be. It's the calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. Tides are changing. don't know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Wait to shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. storm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip as pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. It's a long departure. Before I see you again, before it all makes sense, but I can't hold you back. And I still don't understand where it came from, but you're back in with the passion. I'm awake with the flame in a hailstorm. I'm back in, I gotta have it. Everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip as pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. It's a long departure. They was sleeping, they was snooze on me. I was dreaming about what food to eat. Why they sleeping, why they snoozed on me? I was seizing opportunity. Now they don't know what to do with me. I keep going hard like I'm in puberty. Rebellions in my blood, there ain't no ruling me. Coming for the top, this is a mutiny. Hey, you buy my shit, I want percentage. Yeah. Put you in your mind like fuck your business. Yeah. You never had a chance like an abortion. Broken, you don't wanna play with me, this forfeit. Oh shit, took it to a place that never thought he could. Now the lone wolf is holding up in Bollywood. Now I got some confidence, they call me cocky. But you fucking tiger in the eye, I feel like Rocky. I am untouchable, I cannot fuck with you. I do not follow rules, makes me uncomfortable. I got all this passion and desire, force my path with the fire. Never passive, I acquire till I'm crashing your empire. They was sleeping, they was snooze on me. I was dreaming about what food to eat. Why they sleeping, why they snoozed on me? I was seizing opportunity. Now they don't know what to do with me. I keep going hard like I'm in puberty. Rebellions in my blood, there ain't no ruling me. Coming for the top, this is a mutiny. Don't know what to do with me. kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. They say I'm dangerous 'cause I broke all their cages. No, I won't sit and take it. No, no. They left me for dead, I guess I'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. let it go to waste with everything at stake. I thought I would take it all back. I just wanna make this thing last, but we're running out of time. We were doing alright, holding on, but I'm losing the fight. Could we run away? I know if we just hit ground There's a universe inside you, so won't you wake up now and see? Don't hide away the things you're feeling. Unlock your mind and lose the key. There's a universe inside you. You should never have to hide. I can see the stars inside you. Please just open up your eyes. There's a universe inside you. There's a universe inside you. There's a universe inside you. There's a universe inside you, so much more than people know. I've seen you fighting your emotion. I hope you stay and won't let go. There's a universe inside you, so much love to leave behind. Stop the path of devastation. You should live for all the highs. There's a universe inside you. Why are you pushing it away? Leave behind your own deception and learn to live another day. There's a universe inside you, your galaxy of happiness. I just wanna help you find it. We'll explore in baby steps. There's a universe inside you. You've gotta give it room to breathe. So let the universe excite you, 'cause that's the way it's meant to be.
It's the calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start racing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. Tides are changing. know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Once you shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. If we are one grain of
I had to plug my webcam into another USB port, and now it's working. Okay. Let me just make this bigger. Big. We want big. And then we gotta move it down. God, I haven't been on camera in ages. Alright, let's see. Move it down. Underneath the video game. Okay, there we go. Lock. Okay. Let me get the microphone closer so you guys could hear me better. Alright, so I am going to make another calendar. This will be the third one I've ever printed. Let me turn on some light here. Gonna need that. There we go. Okay. Alright, so step one, clean all of the plushies off my printer. So I'm gonna move the camera a little bit. Yeah. So you guys can actually see. So right now I have a lot of crap on my printer because I am a big kid. I collect stuff and I don't really have a whole lot of space. So like obviously I got, you know, my Monster High doll mountain right here. I got Jinx, I got a bowl full of crystals, I got a fossilized shark tooth, I got a water bottle that I'm not drinking enough from. I really need to drink some water. Because I'm drinking like coffee and Gatorade instead of drinking water. And then over here we have a gigantic poppy that I got when I went to see the third Trolls movie. I have a shark when I went to How Caverns. I have a Chibi Trunks plushie. I have Bait from the Dragon Prince. And I have a Tempest from My Little Pony movie. And then behind all of that, I have Murlocs. And I have a shark. And there's a Murloc that Chompette got for me. It was custom hand crocheted. Thank you, Chompette. So yeah, this is the Murlocs. And then this poster, I think that came from a miniature game. It actually says it right on there. Long time ago, my very first boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, gave that to me. And it came with little miniature figures that I still have. And over here, lots of art. Mix of my art and art that I bought at Comic-Cons, you know. So this is my area. Let me get this so I can move back a little more. So, what I gotta do after I clear the printer is I also gotta move some of this stuff, some of the dolls, because I have to print on really big paper and I need this desk space cleared so the paper can actually pop out correctly. Now, when I printed the calendars, I estimate it takes about 2 hours to make one calendar. And that's because sometimes my printer does this stupid thing where after so many prints, it starts like smearing black ink onto the pages. So then I literally have to like open it up and take a napkin with rubbing alcohol and I have to like blot the thingies and I have to run a print head cleaning. So I'm gonna guess that that's probably gonna happen, which is gonna waste, you know, at least 15 minutes of my time. This is a very expensive printer. It's an Epson EcoTank. I think it was like $600 or $700, and Mike bought it for me as a gift for my art business. Also over here we have some hand lotion and, you know, Bath and Body Works stuff, because in the winter my hands get really dry and gross. And I also like smelling good. Oh, and here's a cup I got from the Trolls movie. It's just a paper cup, but I don't want to throw it away because it's Trolls. And I think I felt Bibble by my foot. I don't know where she went. Oh, and the other thing I want to show you guys, in my little drawer here, there's some mice for Bibble. This was her Christmas present, so I keep a few in here when she gets hyper. I was gonna make these laminated stickers, and I destroyed my laminator very first time I used it. Like, it was a cheap laminator. So, most of the stickers got ruined, but these 3 are somewhat salvaged. But yeah, I turned Chibi Sylvanas into stickers, and I'm going to be printing them on different papers. Like, I have holographic shiny paper and stuff. And once I learn how to actually use my Cricut machine, I'm going to have the Cricut cut them out, so it's going to be a lot nicer, because these I cut out by hand, so they're not the most professional right now. But I also stuck a Sylvanas sticker on my book here. So these are gonna be posted in my Ko-fi shop once I actually start learning how to, you know, get the Cricut going and all that. Because I'm really trying to, you know, do more with merchandise now. Because commissions alone, it's kind of tough. Like, I want to be able to actually sell stuff. And I also got back into making button pins. And I know it's dark, but let me pull this up on the desk here. This is my button pin maker. So I did a whole bunch, like maybe 2-3 hours of button pin making until my back and my neck started to hurt. And there's the Bibble! You Bibble! Okies, enjoy your food. Look, you got a Bibble! Bibble? Mama? Mama, yep. Yeah. Yes, we're gonna have a lot of Bibble interference throughout all of this. Alright, so I'm gonna start clearing away my clutter and get my printer ready. So I'm gonna situate my webcam somewhere. Somewhere, some way, somehow. First I gotta move my drinks. Cold brew coffee with French vanilla creamer. And we'll just move this stuff over here. We'll move our plushies somewhere. Bait can go right there. Tempest, you can go there, I guess. There we go. That works. Little trunks can go over here. Look. Hopefully he doesn't fall behind the desk because then I'll never get him back. Bibble is now on top of the printer because she wants to make sure that I can't get anything done. Okay, we're gonna move Poppy. Put her over here. Oh, also for Christmas, Mike got me a Poppy nightlight. Because, you know, I'm 37 years old and I have to have a Poppy nightlight. It stays on for 15 minutes and then shuts off. But I just love it. I love trolls. I'll put her back over there. Oh, and also another thing I got for Christmas. We actually got this at Comic-Con. But it is Lum from Urusei Yatsura, which basically translates to, like, those pesky aliens. She's an alien girl. Classic anime. Oh, and I also have the Shomaru from Inuyasha. I love him. And we have Bibble. That's right. Bibble, what you doing? She's bibbling. Alrighty. Okay, we just gotta get the shark off of here. Gonna use the shark to dust it a little bit. Shark foot. Please, my printer. There we go. Put the shark over here on the desk. I also have a dinosaur. I like Jurassic Park. And I have a lot of dinosaurs, but most of them are under the bed in a bin right now, because I don't really have any room to display them, but I have a lot of dinosaurs. Just this little guy gets to be on the desk because he's small. Okay. Move my water bottle. Got my phone charging. Also, I never did get to paint this Murloc. One of my members who commissioned me made this for me. It's supposed to be chompy, but I just been a lazy poop and I never painted it. So one of these days I will paint it and maybe I'll stream painting it. Maybe I'll do it during a vacation. Alright. So we have the printer cleared off on top. Now I gotta move some of this stuff over. So let's move. I have a lot of gem trees because I'm also obsessed with this kind of stuff. I'm gonna be on the Hoarders show someday. That's my, like, lifelong goal. Like, I'm just kidding, of course. Hope you guys know I'm kidding. Oh, God. When I see that show, I'm honestly horrified. Just, yeah. I would not. But I do have a lot of stuff, and sometimes it does get overwhelming, because, like, just to do simple things, like to print stuff, I have to, you know, move so many things out of the way, so. We're gonna put our dolls over on the other desk. The other desk is supposed to be, like, my art desk. We're doing traditional art, but I haven't done any traditional art in a long time, because nobody ever commissions it. I don't know. Digital art is easier, less messy. Alright, so we're gonna take that many dolls. They're all over there now. There we go. Okay. And now we open up the printer here. So this part goes up. And then on button. And then we pull out the little tray here. Okay. Oh, and Bibble's back. And she's sticking her face right in it. She... Bibble. Oh my god. This is gonna be a really tough process making this calendar. Look at this. Okay, so next step is paper. So over here, this big old mess right here is paper. So the first page of the calendar is, if I could get this out of here. Ooh, this stuff is really heavy. Like, this weighs a ton. Either that or I just have no muscles at all. Okay, so I bought all this paper just to make these calendars. Trying just to lift it. Yeah, we're just gonna lay it on top of the printer for right now. Alright, so first I have to print the cover of a calendar. So I use this double-sided glossy brochure photo paper for the cover. We're gonna we gotta open up this flap back here. There's a little thingy that pulls out. So this is where I could print 11 by 17 poster prints. Take out a piece of paper. Hopefully I don't get a paper cut. Stick it right in there. There we go. Okay, so we got our paper loaded. And Bibble is looking, waiting eagerly to see what happens. Now I gotta open up the file in Clip Studio. So I'll show you my screen here. Make sure this is saved. Close file. Alright, so let's see. I'll put Bibble Cam going into calendar. Gotta find the folder here. Okay, WoW calendar. And these should be the printable pages. Ah, here it is. I got a folder here. Alright, so this is all the printable pages. So we're gonna start with the cover. And this was really a pain in the butt to format because, like, I had to do things really weird to get it to come out right. So, like, you can see how, you know, the front cover is, like, literally upside down and backwards. Because when it comes out in print, it's correct. Like, you know, it has to be folded in half. So it broke my brain a lot when I made this. Oh, and the other annoying thing is I have this little, like, QR barcode thingy on here, and apparently the website I used, like, it's only good for, like, a week, and then it expires, so now the barcode isn't good anymore, so that just kind of sucks, but my website is listed there, so they want you to pay, like, a monthly fee to be able to have the scannable QR code, and I'm just like, no thank you! I don't want to give more people my money. Alright, so now we go File, Print, Properties, Rear Paper Feed Tabloid 11 by 17 borderless, Photo Paper Glossy, High Quality, Color, Portrait Orientation. So it looks like everything is already set. So we're gonna hit OK. OK. And here's where Bibble gets excited. When the printer starts making noise. Also, hello Nika! And the paper is starting to go down. Exciting stuff right here. And Bibble is just watching excitedly. She sees, like, right now she's actually looking at, like, the paper as it slowly descends down the back. So, yep, this is pretty much it. 2 hours of this. And then eventually we get to the point, once I have all the pages printed, Down here, I have a hole puncher tool. This punches the hole into the calendar so you can actually like hang it up on the wall. And this is the coolest thing of all. I actually didn't know stuff like this existed until I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna staple the pages of the calendar together? Because my stapler is just short, you know. Well, apparently, guys, they sell like super staplers. It's like clown car level of stapler. Like it just keeps on going. Look at this thing. So I went to Staples and I got a super stapler. And I got to set it. It has like a little measuring thing and you can move this red thing here. So like this is exactly the length of the middle of the calendar where the staple has to be. So once all like, 13 pages are printed, I staple 2 staples and then I fold it in half. And it's ready to go. And then I have to package it up for shipping. And yeah, I got wire soup under my desk. This is like everything going into my PC. It's crazy. And this under here, I got my paper cutters, like when I cut out different things. Gotta slice photos and stuff. Bibble. Bibble. I'm gonna pet the Bibble. Hey, Bibble. Hello, Bibble. Mama loves you. And look, we can already see Chompy's coming out. Chompy is being born. God, I wish they made a Murloc plushie that was like Chompy's colors. Like blue and orange and yellow. Like, it would be cool if Blizzard Shop would let you make a custom Murloc. Like, whatever colors you want. If I could afford it, I would do it. Alright, here he comes. Now, obviously, because I'm printing it on high quality settings, it prints very slow because it wants to, like, make sure it's actually good. Like, there's no banding in it, no smudging. It's only when the printer does that thing where it starts smudging the black ink that it drives me freaking nuts. So, hopefully I'll get through quite a few prints before it does that. But when it does, then I get to show you guys a little bit of printer maintenance. So you get to watch me dive in there with the rubbing alcohol and blot up that, extra ink. So if anybody's wondering, this is an Epson Eco Tank. So this printer doesn't have cartridges. It has like ink wells over here. You can't see them because I have crap everywhere and there's a Lollaloopsy doll, but there's like little plastic windows right behind the doll's legs where you can see the ink levels and you just pour it in from bottles. And I've been using the same ink since Mike bought the printer for me, so I have not had to refill the ink in this thing yet. And I've been printing with it for a couple of years now. And I do have backup bottles of ink, but I haven't had to use them yet. I used to spend so much money on ink cartridges for my old printers that it was like insane. It was like $70 for a colored and a black cartridge. And I'd get maybe 32 prints out of it before I'd have to buy more. So that was really not very economical. Alright, first page is almost, there we go, just popped out. Let's have a look at it. We gotta do quality assurance, because I want to make sure that I'm not mailing somebody something. So I'm checking it, making sure there's no smudges, no black ink blots. I do notice on the very corners, there's a little bit of black smudging. And that kind of bothers me right away. It's very, very subtle. Just a little bit of ink smudging on the very edges. So I might have to run a clean on this printer before I even proceed to do any more, just to be safe. It could also be that I haven't printed on this in a few days, so yeah. That kind of sucks. It's very not super noticeable, so I'm gonna let this one slide, because overall it still looks pretty good. But if there were any like black ink blorps anywhere else on the print, like drips and stuff, then I would totally redo it. But those are super subtle. But yeah, I probably should do a cleaning anyway. Because if I go to print the back side of this and it's going to do something bad, then this whole print is shot. And that wastes ink and paper and time. Alright. So we're going to have to move all this stuff now because we got to open up the printer. And I'm going to show you guys how I clean it. Exciting stuff here. Alright. And it was from a YouTube video that I learned this whole cleaning technique too, so I'm gonna put the camera up here. There we go. So we're gonna move our paper. Heavy. Okay, we're gonna open it up. There we go. Now we gotta get a paper towel, which I already have. And we're gonna get rubbing alcohol. Alright, so what I have here is 91% rubbing alcohol. And we are going to put the printer into cleaning mode here. So maintenance. And we're going to do head cleaning. Now I got to get this ready because I only have a very short window to be able to blot up the excess ink. And that's when the big black box thing actually moves over. And that's when I have to quickly stick my hand in there and get that excess ink off of the pad. So, as soon as I hit start, we gotta be ready to get it. Okay, here we go. This is dangerous, guys. I could lose my hand. Okay, any day now. Come on, move over. Alright, it's gonna move. Probably gotta buy a new maintenance box for this thing too, because it needs it to keep it clean. Huh. Just waiting for my moment of opportunity. Okay, here goes. Bibble. Bibble. See, it's a lot to make a calendar. Just one. That's why if I sold a whole lot of calendars, I would definitely have to like hire a company to like print them for me, because it's a lot just to make one. Mostly because, you know, my printer has these problems, so expensive printer, expensive problems. Oh my god, are you gonna move now? Move. So I can get in there. Okay. Come on. Move over a little more. Any day now. I know this isn't the most exciting thing to watch. Just me waiting for the thing to move over so I can get in there. If I had a manual way to move it over, I would, but I don't know how to do that. So. Come on, this takes so long. It's cleaning the printer heads right now. Making noises. Let me get the music back on. Boop. But yeah, hopefully after I do this, I should be able to get my prints out without any splotches or streaks or drips of black ink, hopefully. I'm gonna guess that's just like, you know, a problem of this printer. Okay, here we go. Now it's gonna print the test sheet. Getting in there, see all this excess ink here. Whew, got it. Alright. Okay, so now I'll show you guys. So I blot the thing with the alcohol on this ink pad, and there's like a lot of black ink. And I get as much of it off as I can. Now it printed out a test sheet, so I have to have a look at it and make sure everything looks good. Everything looks perfect. Alright, so we're ready to resume our printing. Okay. Close the lid. And it's all good. Alright, here we go. On to the next step. So yeah, hopefully printer's good. So now what we gotta do is take our print and we gotta put it in again backwards, but I gotta make sure I put it in the right way so that it prints correct. So first we gotta open page 1. So page 1 is for January. So we want, you know, Razuku to pop out. Hi, people! So the way it prints out is it's going to print out upside down. So what I do is I take this, make sure it's Murloc side up. And I always doubt myself because I'm like, what if you put it in the wrong way and then it comes out upside down and then you ruin the whole thing and it's all wrong. It's terrible. Alright, there we go. Print. Make sure all the properties are correct again. Okay, okay. Alright, so print. And the Bibble has returned. Hi, Bibble. Hello, Bibble. Oh, Bibble's like, what's happening? Bibble, what's that? What's going on? Oh no, what's that doing? What's that doing? Oh, hello, Bibble. Hello, Bibble. You're gonna make biscuits on my belly. Yes, she's gonna do that. Oh, she's gonna do that. Oh. I have a Bibble. Yes, I have a Bibble. Oh, I love that Bibble. Now I have a Bibble. While the thing is printing. Bibble. Aww. Aww. Boo, so what you doing? I pet the Bibble. Yes, I pet the Bibble. Meow. there she goes. Alright, let's hope. Here's hoping the cover comes out good. Please, fingers crossed, printer. I bet you, like, a professional calendar printing company has, like, a super printer that's, like, a colored laser jet. And it just pops out instantly, like, thousands of pages. Boy, wouldn't it be nice to be rich and have something like that? Woohoo! Here comes the troll! So after the cover's done, then I switch to the matte. It's like this nice silky matte paper. So the cover is the only one that gets printed on the glossy, because, you know, that's how calendars are. Like just any, you know, soft cover printed book-like thing has like a glossy, shiny, thicker cover paper, and then the inner paper is a little finer and not as shiny. There he is! So far I don't see anything off on this. I don't see any splattered inks or smudges. But, you know, time will tell once it gets to the very end of the print, because that's where it seems to like to do that kind of stuff. The other thing I found out about this printer is if you don't have it set to the exact right kind of paper, it messes up the prints real bad. Which is always frustrating. So if you're using like an off-brand paper and you're not using Epson paper, you gotta like figure out what the settings are. Because, you know, they try to be like, oh, it's an Epson printer, you can only use Epson paper, but what if I don't want to use Epson paper? Alright, here we go. Let's see. So far, it looks perfect. I do not see any imperfections. And I printed it correct. The cover is upside down, because when you fold it in half, there's your artwork for January. Now notice it says December underneath, because that is the very bottom of the very last page when you get to the end of the calendar. So when I formatted this, it broke my brain, because like the art for January goes on top of December. And every page is all kinds of backwards, you know, to get this to come out right. Alright, so we're going to gently set that right there on top of the printer. So, huzzah, page 1 done. We got like 13 more to go. So we're going to close that and that. And now we're going to open up page 2. So now here's another break your brain moment. So we have the art for December, but we have the January month stuff. So again, breaks my brain. It took me all day to figure out how to format this. But there's another Zandalari troll looking way too good. Alright, so I'm going to load in another piece of paper. Yep, doop, doop, doop. So now we're we're switching over to Epson presentation paper matte. Good stuff. This is what the rest of the pages are going to be printed on. My goal is to hopefully sell enough of these calendars that I at least, you know, make back my material costs for like the paper and the stapler and the hole puncher, because I had to like shell out some dosh to get those things. So if anybody wants a calendar, please order one. Even if you just get a digital copy, that money helps me recoup my material costs bit by bit. Alright, file. Print. Now I have to change my print settings for this. Oh, pipple. So first things first, we have to change it to presentation paper matte. And that's it. That's all we have to do. Make sure it knows it's the right paper. Hi, Bipple. Oh, look. Bipple's back. Let me get the camera. Hi, Bipple. Hello, Bipple. Look at that. She's bibbling. She's bibbling. Oh, hi, Bibble. Oh, hello, Bibble. She making biscuits. Yes, she making biscuits under Mama. Biscuits under Mama. Yes, oh, your Bibble. Mama has a big soft belly. Yes, she like that. Hi, Bibble. Aww. Yes, I have a Bibble. So, between each page printing, we have Bibble. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We have a Bibble. Let me switch hands here. Oh, I just gotta pet that little Bibble. Gotta pet that Bibble. Yes. Hi, Bibble. Little Bibble. Oh, she wants to suck on my arm. That's what she do. Bibble, she likes that. She's like, no. Bibble, where you going? Where you going? There ain't no room for you there, cat. I'm gonna try to jump on the bed. Bibble, come here, Bibble. Here, let me give you my leg. Come back over here. Come. Here, come on, Bibble. Come on. You's a little stunker. Yeah, you's a stunker. What you doing? You being a stunker. Yeah. No, she wants to watch the page come out. Oh, Bibble, what do you want? What do you want? Oh, is that so? Oh. Oh. Well, our page is done, but I can't do nothing about it right now. Because I have a Bibble. I have a Bibble. Yes. Oh, Bibble. Oh. Bibble. What's
you doing? Yeah, what you doing? I know you hungry. You want dance? Yeah, you want dance? Peppo. Peppo. You want dance? Is that what you want? Yeah, you want dance?
Probably gonna have to run AFK to go feed the bibble. Yep, I think I take that as a yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you want Dan? Come on, people, let's go get some Dan.
I'll be right back. Oh, and also, while we can, let's check the second page and make sure it came out good. Looks perfect. All right. Looks good. No problems here. So, next thing I do is I turn it around, and I have to try and remember how this is supposed to work because I don't remember. Do I flip it? Do just flip it backwards? Turn it upside down? I don't know. I don't remember. I'll figure it out when I get back. Let me open up the next page. Next page has some booty. So we'll be back, folks. I'll just stick the camera right there. BRB.
Come on, people.
Oh, bad news. I had to open a whole new palette of cat food. And sometimes Bibble decides, even though it's her favorite flavor, she doesn't like it because for whatever reason, new palette, new cans, maybe something about it just isn't to her taste. So she turned her nose up to it. And that means that she's gonna harass me mercilessly, so I rushed back upstairs and closed the door to keep her out. Because I know she's gonna stalk me, she's gonna try to attack me. Playfully, not like aggressive. Yeah, so. Unfortunately, Bibble had to be excommunicated for a little bit. Oh, actually, I probably need to run downstairs again real quick, because I feel like if I have that one copy of the calendar, then I won't make any mistakes in printing because I need to like look at it to make sure I turn the pages the right way. I will be right back. Yeah, boy.
You trying to be all cute before you ugly little bastard.
Because they know webcam and mic is on.
So,
And it's streaming.
well, that's probably just gonna be anyway.
Probably not.
I'll probably tomorrow night. Yeah, oh.
Look at
Hey,
this.
kitty.
Look at this.
Don't you be brushing up like my leg. Wait, no brownie points here.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, well, stop cleaning yourself.
I gotta run downstairs because I gotta grab the calendar off the wall because my brain ain't working which way do I flip the pages double sided to make sure they come out right so I can look at it.
You keep that little bit mad.
I'm back! Oh my god, thank you so much for subscribing again, Nara! Okay, so... I'm just trying to figure out which way to turn the paper. Okay, guys, I figured it out. Alright, so I have to keep it picture side up and then just turn it around and put it through. So as long as I can remember that picture side up, then we're good. Alright, here we go. I'm just so bad at this stuff. Like, putting together a calendar should not be this hard, but my brain is like, what do? I should, like, write a note to myself. Picture side up, flip. That way I remember. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a brand new. I'm gonna make a note. Note to self. And here we are waiting for it to come out the other side. Me with just anything in life, even what I do for years but don't do for 2 weeks, what do? The last time you described it, it sounded annoying. Yeah, it was like painfully annoying and difficult. Mostly just the formatting. Because, like, if you look at the first page that's printed on the back of the cover, you got January's art, but you have December's calendar boxes. So it's like the art doesn't line up with the month that it goes with. So, like, you know, figuring out how to format each page to be printed so that when I staple it together and it gets bent in half, it actually is correct. Like, the art lines up with the right month. It really broke my brain so bad. Like, I had this avatar calendar and I was like looking at it, trying to like reverse engineer it basically, and it took me like hours. Just hours and hours of toiling to make sure every page was right. Like, I don't wish this kind of torture on anybody. Alrighty, the next page is almost done. Booty. That'll get me in trouble on YouTube. Maybe not on Twitch, because Twitch is always kind of like dubious about stuff. Like that one day that they had it where, oh, you can stream topless. And boy, did they. And then immediately they're like, oh wait, we take it back. You're not allowed to stream naked. That was crazy. Like, I don't know what Twitch is doing. Like, Twitch, do you want to be a cam site or don't you? You need to make a firm decision on this. Alright, here we go. Next page looks perfect. I don't see anything wrong with it. Okay, so that goes on top of there. Like so. Okay, now we gotta print the next one. Let's see here. File, open, page 4. Now I gotta get my paper, which I got on the bed. So we got our Epson paper. Let's see, grab a sheet. Eek. Hopefully I don't get a paper cut. I usually get paper cuts when I'm doing this stuff. It's like a million pieces of razors waiting to slice your fingers right open. So if anybody gets a calendar with blood on it, like, bonus, I guess. Alright, here we go. So far I haven't cut myself on the paper today, so fingers crossed. Alright, here we go. So now we're printing, I think this is the artwork for March. And of course it has October under it, so. We print. And everything, settings are all good. A little butt sneak peek. I think Twitch doesn't know either. I often get cuts without noticing. Maybe working in workshop with knives is the reason. Who knows? That could be. Could have something to do with it. Oh yeah, by the way, for when I went to Comic-Con, I got an Inuyasha mouse pad. And underneath it is like my old mouse pad. I've been using this mouse pad for like 20 years. It is very dirty. It's got my artwork on it. I ordered it from DeviantArt forever ago. But yeah, I'm finally using a new mouse pad. So, and Inuyasha is one of my favorite anime. And it has Sesshomaru on it, of course. That's all that matters. One thing that's good about printing the the matte pages is they do print so much faster than the cover page. I do like that. Kitty litter on my desk. Ugh. Yo, Bibble, she always gets kitty litter on my desk. Uh-oh, Bibble has returned. I hope she finally ate her dins. I forgot to close the door, guys. Bibble is here. Okay, here. Coming on out the printer. The grand entrance. Yep. There she is. She might go into her cat tree. Maybe. Oh, there she goes. Yay! I think we're gonna have peaceful times. I think she ate her dinner. Yeah, it looks like she's grooming herself and getting ready to take a nap, so we're all good. We're gonna be able to print without Bibble interference. Haha. Right. So far into the calendar printing right now, we're at an hour and 2 minutes, and this is only like half of the third page. Wowie, guys! It's a lot. Alright, let's check it. No smudges, no blorps, everything looks pristine, so we're gonna flip it over to the white side, stick it into the feed, rear paper feed. Alright, now we're gonna print the next page. Page 5. This is the one with Dimko the gnome taking a bubble bath. That's next. So we go print. Print. There we go. Somebody messaging me in World of Warcraft. Wowee, it's a dragon. So here we go. Oh boy, it's a printing. If I could get this calendar put together in under 2 hours, that'd be a record. Because then it's like, alright, I know what I'm doing now. Hopefully. while that is on its way popping out, I'm gonna grab another piece of paper. And again, hopefully not get a paper cut. So far, so good. We're being very careful. Alright, so once that one's out, should be able to pop the next page in. This one's just about ready to come out. And then, of course, before I staple the calendar together, I have to make sure that I, like, layered all the pages correctly. So this one should go on top next. Also, it looks good. I don't see any ink splatters, so yay! Alright. It's going in. Boop. Boop. Confirm. Alright, next page. File open. Page 6. This one is very spicy. Like, the Easter egg one is, like, really borderline pushing it. Like, I was advertising my calendar in a bunch of servers I'm in, and, like, I technically consider the calendar safe for work, but when I advertised it in the Epsilon server, they got mad at me, and they actually, like, they didn't ban me from the server, but they muted me. So I couldn't, like, post in any channels, and they removed my calendar ad. And then, you know, they told me, like, even though it's tasteful nude and it doesn't show anything, it's technically still not safe for work, and this isn't appropriate for our server. Blardy-blar, and we just wanted to give you a warning. Don't post anything like that again. But that's the only server where that happened in. And, like, I totally understand, you know, this calendar is spicy. It's not, like, pornographic, but it's obviously sexual in nature, so I definitely understand why, you know, some people would still look at this as not safe for work, even though there's nothing really showing. I mean, the worst is seeing, like, that chick's butt in that one picture. But, like, you don't see nipples, you don't see vajayjays, you don't see wieners, you know, none of that. Everything's all covered up. But yeah, like, I label it as safe for work because to me, I consider not safe for work to be if you actually see everything. Like, if it's full on nudity and nothing is censored or covered up, like, that is not safe for work. To me. But I guess everybody has a different comfort zone and a different definition of what they consider safe for work versus not safe for work. So some people, like, will look at this picture here and be like, yeah, that's totally not safe for work, yo. That dwarf, we know she's naked in that bathtub. That is some naughty, naughty stuff. And look at that foot. Come on, yo. We know you're targeting the foot fetish people. I'm just saying. Okay, I will agree, though, with this one, with the Easter basket and the heart pasties on her boobs. That one is very, very borderline. Not safe for work. That one is definitely one of the spiciest ones of all the commissions I got for the calendar. At least I think so. Maybe my Amma one, too, where she's in the field of flowers. I don't know, that one's pretty spicy, but... But I did my best, you know, to censor everything. Naked bathtub is nasty, that's why I bathe fully clothed. Alright, this one's just about ready. And I just gotta check it, make sure it's all good. No ink splatters, everything looks clean, everything looks good. Flip it, put it in the rear paper feed. And on to the next page. Let's see, next page, open. Alright, next one. We have a Illidari lady. I guess this one's pretty spicy too, but you know. Still, you don't see nothing. Alright. File, print. Purinto. Somebody messaged me. I think somebody might have mismessaged me. Somebody just messaged me here. I'm like, what? Here? Okay. Who are you talking to? I am Blythe. Oh, okay, that was the person who was already talking to me. Woohoo, this is coming out good! Printy, printy. I remember now how to tell, like, if the pages are correct, so we start with... So obviously it starts with January art, then February art, and then March art, so that has to be flipped. See, I had that wrong. So January, February, March, and then the next one has to be April facing up top. So yeah, I could have stapled it together wrong and ruined the whole calendar, guys. I need to check myself before I wreck myself. Why is this so complicated? It hurts my brain. So I know that when this one comes out, I gotta make sure that the, like, Easter egg lady is on top right there. Because that's April. This one is October. I'm so paranoid about, like, printing it all out and then stapling it together wrong. And, like, you flip through it and, like, things are not quite adding up right. Pray for me that I don't do that. Alright, this one's just about ready to pop out. So far we are at 1 hour and 13 minutes, guys. Will we get this calendar put together in under 2 hours? That's the question. Alright, let's see. This looks good. I don't see any ink problems. Okay, we're gonna flip it, put Easter Lady on top. There we go. Next up. File open. I remember last time when I got to a Rosie's and I printed it, that's when I started having ink blorping issues. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. We gotta get a new piece of paper. Let's try not to get paper cut. Bibble's busy grooming herself in her cat tree. So that's how I know she ate her dinner. Because, you know, eat, groom, sleep. Kitties do what kitties do. Okay, we got our paper in. And now we go print. Arazi is coming out next. And then I think after that one, it is like Babones and Savannahs, I believe. I gotta check. I pretty much like lined up all the furry characters one after another, so. Oh, actually, it is September. Oh yeah, that's right, it's every other one. So once all the pages are printed, then the next thing I gotta do is, what I do first is I fold them to get a crease so that I know where to staple them. And then I put in the 2 staples, and then after that I use the hole puncher thingy. And I actually, the prints themselves do have a little circle marking on them, very low opacity, so I know where to punch the hole. So, like, you guys wouldn't notice it, but I basically put like a little marker on the pages so that I know where the hole punch goes. It's not on all the pages, just on the front and back of the cover. Because, like, the hole puncher can go through, like, a bunch of pages all at once, so... Not all of them, but, like, I could do half and then half. So... Woohoo! The little printer that could! I'm gonna turn off the space heater, because I'm, like, really hot now. That little space heater does a good job. I got that at Home Depot a long time ago. Like, gosh, maybe 10 years ago? I don't know. Still going. Whee! Alrighty. So yeah, after it's all done, I will be packaging it for shipping, and I'll show you guys that too. I wish the shipping wasn't so expensive, though. Like, that really does suck. Okay, and so far looks perfect. So we're gonna flip it. And this is like last time, this is where my printer started doing blorp, so I'm gonna hope that doesn't happen this time, because I cleaned the print heads before I started. Okay, next is September artwork. Woo, we're almost there, just a couple more pages to print. And this is why I only print these per order. It takes so much time just to make one calendar. Like, my ideal was, like, just take an entire day and just, like, make, like, 5 of them. So that way if anybody orders them, they're, like, ready to go. But, yeah, that would just, like I said, it would take, like, a whole day just to put together 5 of these. And then, of course, there's no guarantee that they're gonna sell, so, like, I might be wasting my time and my paper, so, you know, I'm kind of hesitant. It's more like I just make them as people order them, just to be safe. I mean, it couldn't hurt to make, like, 1 extra calendar and keep it aside in case I get an order, and that way it saves me some time, but, you know. We'll see, we'll see. Oh boy, I hope this comes out good. And it looks perfect! Yay! No ink splotches, unlike last time. So now we're gonna put the May artwork Arazi on top of April. So that way it's in the right order. Okay, let's see. File, open. How many more do we gotta print here? We gotta print 1, 2, 3, 4 more pages, guys. Just 4 more pages. All right, Savannah, you're up next. We're gonna print Lomnus. I gotta get another piece of paper. We'll see, like, which one of your characters is gonna be the one that gives me a paper cut. Who's gonna draw blood today? So far, nobody. Alrighty, let's print this bear. Print. Alright, and while that's printing, I'm gonna open up the next page. That would be Amma! My favorite page of all. For, like, obvious reasons. So Amma gets printed behind Savannah's page. As soon as that's out, then I flip it. We're at an hour and 25 minutes. I'm just like, can we do it? Can we make a calendar in under 2 hours? Like I told you guys, like it's a lot just to make one. And that doesn't even include like all the hours I spent formatting it and then all the days I spent actually making the commissions. Like, so much went into making a calendar. Like, I knew it was gonna be a lot of work, but holy moly. To make an entire calendar from scratch, like all the artwork, all the graphic design, the actual physical printing process and assembling it. Like, holy moly. No wonder people hire companies to do this stuff. But, you know, I like to do everything the hard way, and I do everything myself, so I'm a very independent artist. Let's see how Lomnus came out here. Looks good. I don't see any ink splotching, so far the printer is still going strong without any mistakes. So let's flip it around. Next we print Amma. Trying to get it in there. There we go. Make sure it's okay. Alrighty. I want to make sure I got it straight. I feel like I didn't get it in proper. There we go. Don't want it to print crooked. I'd feel bad about that. Then I have to reprint both of them. Print. Did you say Mr. August? Does that look like a mister to you? Oh, you're talking about Arazi. Arazi is actually May, but because of the formatting of the calendar, Amalthera's month is under it. So don't be fooled. He's May. I'm August, which is printing right now. So I was like, what do you mean, Mr. August? Amma got boobies. Who are you calling a mister? Yeah, the whole formatting of a calendar is very, very confusing. Like, it broke my brain when I had to make this. But at least the worst of it's over. Like, I got it all formatted, so all I gotta do is, like, print the pages and just know which way to flip them and which way to lay them out. So that when I fold it and staple it, everything is correct. Like, the correct artwork matches up to the correct month. So. And while Amma is printing, we're gonna open up the next page. We got 2 more pages to print, so we gotta do Babone's character, Fenrir. And then I have a bonus full page, poster print thingy. It's just my line art of Amma and Viserion, because I thought it was pretty. And also because my calendar doesn't have, like, that little page that has all the previous months, you know, like a 24-month calendar or whatever. When I formatted it, I was like, oh great, the very middle of the calendar, when you open it up, has, like, nothing. It's totally blank. So I was like, I gotta put something there, and I don't have any more, like, tasteful nude art, so I'm like, I'll just pick something. That's how that happened. That's because, like, I don't know how to make calendars, so... Amma's almost done! Look at those titties. Mister's got boobies too, just flatter. I'm so gonna get in trouble on YouTube for this one. And like I said, Twitch don't care. I mean, Twitch got all those girls, like, showing off. You know exactly what they're doing. You know, they're trying to advertise their OnlyFans by being raunchy. Alright, let's see if Amma came out good. No ink splotches, no smears, nothing wrong with the print. It looks good. I'm getting real lucky so far with this calendar. Usually when I print, I always have some kind of imperfection. Alright, so May. We lay Lomnus on top right there, so he is June. So June goes on top of May. And next up we're going to be printing Fenrir. So I got to get another piece of paper. Just 2 more pages to print, and then I get to show you guys how my super stapler works. Alright, here we go. Paper in there, trying to get it lined up. Azoo! And file, print. Woohoo, so exciting, guys! It's been an hour and a half, and we're down to printing the final 2 pages, and then I can actually fold it in half, staple it, hole punch it, package it, and tomorrow I will take it to the post office and ship it. So yeah, it still takes close to 2 hours to make a calendar. It's like, it doesn't seem like there's gonna be any way to shorten that. The labor time per calendar. So, oh well. Unless I looked up companies that make the calendars, but they're expensive. Like, one company I think was charging $190 to print 10 calendars. So, like, I really can't justify doing that unless I actually sell enough calendars to make that money. So, like, if I suddenly sold like 20 calendars for like $30 each, let me see how much. I do a little math. Or let's just say 10, right? So 30 calendars and $10 each, that's $300 minus 190. I'd get $110 in profit after the material costs of having it made. And I do believe they ship them for you, or maybe not. No, if I had to ship each one of them out, and we gotta subtract, let's see, it's 965. Hang on, clear. 9.65 times 10. 96. Oh my god, the shipping would eat up everything. I would make no money at all. So $110 minus 96. We'll just say 97. I would make $13 off of selling 10 calendars if I had somebody else do it. That doesn't seem right to me. So, you know what? Maybe it'll take me a month to make all your calendars, but I'm gonna do it myself, because by golly. Yeah, that's crazy. That's the one downside of making, like, physical items. Like, just there's so many expenses involved. It's like, gosh, I want to make something. Man. Alright, Fenrir is almost done. There we go. Let's make sure he printed good without any ink blorps or splotches or drips or smears. Looks excellent. Alright, so we flip it over. Alright, now for this one, I gotta make sure that I don't know if I have to turn him upside down. I better look at my calendar real quick. Just to make sure, because I might have to turn Fenrir upside down for this one, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So we flip him like this. Okay, it's good. It's correct. I'm just second guessing myself, you know. Okay, we're printing the final page. So excited. There it goes. So while that is printing, let's bring out the super stapler again. Look at this thing. It is ginormous. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, before this whole calendar project, I did not know staplers like this existed. I learned new things. So yeah, we're almost there, guys. We're almost at the end of the calendar printing process. Now the next part is a little nerve-wracking because I have to make sure that, you know, now that I have it all printed, I don't like fold it wrong or staple it in the wrong place or hole punch it wrong. Like there's so many ways I could screw this up. And, you know, that would mean I would be set back 2 hours because I'd have to print all this stuff all over again. So we are not going to screw this up. We're going to do everything just right. The stakes are high, guys. So I need to move more of this stuff off my desk because now I need room. Because I'm going to have to fold the calendar in half. So we got to clear away some space. This is a fossilized shark tooth. How cool is that? There's my tablet pen. Hopefully we have enough room here now. I'm gonna brush off the desk because there might be some dust or kitty litter or whatever, you know, bibble debris. Just want to make a nice clean surface. There we go. Last page is almost done. And of course we gotta hope that when the last page comes out it also prints good, no mistakes or errors, otherwise we have to redo the past 2 pages because it's double-sided. We're at 1 hour and 38 minutes! Alright, let's see how it came out. It looks good, guys! Alright, everything printed flawlessly. So now that goes right on top because that is the exact middle of our calendar. So here we have one that's already made. This is my own personal copy. So I just, you know, want to make sure that I have all the pages exactly correct. So I use this as my guide for... Take all of this here. So first we got January, February, March, April, May, June, and then July is underneath. We have like the fold out poster first, and then July and August and all the rest of the months. Okay, so everything is lined up in perfect order. So what I gotta do is arrange the papers perfectly right and fold them in half very carefully without screwing up. So I'm gonna move my camera like right here. Let's see. So you guys can watch me in terror, afraid of screwing this up after like all that printing. And maybe I'll put it on my screen. Hang on, I'm just trying to find a good place to set my camera while I do this, so. Hang on, my tablet is open where it shouldn't be. stupid thing keeps popping off. There we go. Oy! We're gonna get the camera on my screen. Now we're gonna turn the screen so it can actually show what I'm doing. Let me get this coffee out of the way. My art glove is going into my coffee right now. That's not fun. Okay. We finished the coffee. Let's put that over on the other desk. Here we go. Okay. So, as you can see on this calendar here, there are 2 staples. There's one on each side. So, we gotta gently tap all of these pages. This is the most nerve-wracking part. So it's like if I literally screw anything up, I have to redo the whole calendar. Okay, so we are gonna fold it together. So I have to make sure every page is like really, really aligned before I make that crease. Okay, looks good. So I'm just gently gonna lay it flat. And I'm gonna hold it down with my arm right here because I don't want any of those papers to shift. Now we just push it down. Make a crease here. Now we know where to staple it. There we go. Okay, guys, here's the fun part. We get to use the super stapler. Here we go. So we're gonna open it back up. Alright, here we go. Gently put it in our super stapler. I'm gonna just make sure I like where it is. Alright, there's one. And the other one. Good. Okay. We stapled it together. Perfect. Actually, no, not perfect. I have to take out this one stapler. It's not really on the crease. Don't worry, guys, the calendar's not ruined yet. We have to very surgically and carefully remove the staple. I need something. An X-Acto knife. Hopefully I don't break my blade. Yeah, that staple wasn't really in the best spot. I thought it was, but it wasn't. Okay, so we just carefully take that one out. And we redo it. The other staple looks like it's good, so just this one we gotta redo. Okay, get this right this time, shall we? I'm gonna move this back a little. Maybe right there. Okay, I think we got it this time. Unfortunately, Gigi's calendar is gonna have just an itty bitty minor little like extra staple hole. Hopefully she won't notice it or be upset about it. I tried my best. These are really hard to do. Alright, now we want to make sure when we flip through it you can see the month and the art and everything. Good. So let's start at the beginning. Okay, so we got the art and we got the month. Looks good so far. January, February, July. Yeah, you can see, like, this is where you start seeing the extra holes. Oops. Oops. What can I say, yo? This is handmade. Like, this wasn't done by a company or machine. This was just done by me. Alright, August. September. October. November. And December. So yeah, otherwise it all looks good aside from my little stapler blip there. So again, it's super minor. Hopefully Gigi won't be upset. Alright. I'm kind of a perfectionist, so for me, I'm a little bit upset about it that, like, I didn't get the first staple exactly in the right spot. But I gotta try not to beat myself up over it. Alright, so for this hole punch, I can only do, like, half of the calendar at a time, because it doesn't go through, like, this many pieces of paper, so we gotta line them up. Then we get the hole puncher. The other annoying thing is the hole puncher thing sometimes scratches the glossy photo paper a little bit. So I gotta be really careful because it will scratch up the ink right off the paper. Now, squeeze that. Boom. Alright, we got our first hole so we can hang up our calendar. And now we gotta do the second hole for the other hand. And also there's a little thing here where you can empty out the little round pieces of paper. So I'm gonna empty them into the trash. Alright, now we're gonna do the next second hole here. So what I do for the second hole is I'm gonna line up the front part of the calendar with the back part and try and get the hole punch through the holes that are already made. And my printer's making noise right now. It's doing something. Yeah, so we got that. Now we gotta line everything up again. Just like so. And I'm gonna take a pen and I'm gonna make a little tiny mark or pencil. Little teeny tiny mark, because that's where the hole puncher has to go for the rest of the paper. So I made a little mark right there. Now we gotta line this all up nice. Okay. Alright, ready to hole punch the final hole. And then the calendar is done and ready to package. Right there. Yeah. There we go. And let's see, that took an hour and 50 minutes. Alright, we did it, guys. Calendar is done. Fully ready to go. I know, I like literally less than 2 hours by 10 minutes. Oh my god, I'm getting so fast at this. Wow. And we're not even technically done yet. The calendar is done, but we still have to package it for shipping. So I'm going to show you guys that part of it as well. Because that's part, you know. You got to make sure it gets to the person in one piece, doesn't get destroyed in the mail, because that would be terrible. Alright. So, Next thing is I'm gonna pull out a plastic sleeve protector. So I'm gonna grab my camera again. I know it's kind of dark under here, but I have like drawers right here, and this is where I keep a lot of my printing stuff. So the bottom drawer has, you know, paper and plastic protectors and all kinds of goodies. So what I want is this stuff. So these are resealable clear plastic bags, and they protect your art prints and the calendar. The only downside, you know, I only sold one physical calendar so far, and like I sealed it with the little adhesive strip right here. And when the person got it and they tried to pull the calendar out of the bag, the adhesive got stuck on the calendar and ripped off some of the pigment for Chompy. So there's like a line of like white where it ripped off the ink from the paper. So I'm not gonna make that mistake again. I am not gonna peel off this little plastic thing. I'm not gonna seal the adhesive flap. I'm just gonna leave it alone so that way when Gigi gets it, she could pull her calendar out of the bag and there's no possibility of the cover of the calendar getting stuck to this glue strip. We learn from our mistakes, don't we? Alright, so we just need one bag. So I can get it to come out of here. Hang on. There we go. Just need one. Put the rest away. And, oh yeah, the other thing I need in here. I got these, pieces of cardboard. These just help so that it doesn't get bent when it's shipping, and it keeps it real sturdy. So I need one piece of cardboard. Close that. Yeah. And then the other thing I need is a flat rate shipping envelope, and I keep all of my shipping stuff right in that little space there, so let me go grab it. And those drawers back there is like all my art supplies. Like you could see, like I got my Copic markers right there. All this good, nice good art supplies that I don't use anymore because I only do digital art. Now these I get at the post office for free, but the shipping is $9.65, and it's like $100 insurance, 2-day shipping, yada yada yada, you know. So, but it's expensive, unfortunately. I wish the shipping was cheaper, but you know, because I don't know like how much these prints or the calendars would cost if I went like super cheap, like USPS ground, and I didn't do flat rate. Like maybe it would be, I don't know, $4, $5, $6. So it would only be a few dollars cheaper, and this is just a lot easier because I know exactly what the shipping is, and the rate is always going to be the same. So, all right. Well, let us put this in here. And again, I am not going to seal the glue thingy because I don't want to make the same mistake I did with the first calendar sale. Get it there. Nice and snug. Snug as a bug in a rug in the bag. There we go. And then the other thing I like to do when I ship stuff to people, I have a drawer right here. Let me show you guys. This is like my thank you card slash stapler slash notebook slash screen cleaner, you know, notepad thing, drawer, envelopes, you know, all that crap. Anyway, what I want out of this drawer is my business card. So I always, whenever I mail anything, I always include a thank you card and a business card. So there's my business card. I had Vistaprint make these because I'm not quite making my own business cards yet. So anyway, so we got that. And we got a thank you card. So we're going to write Gigi a little thank you note. And we're going to stick it in with her package. So, let's see, there should be envelopes for these thank you cards underneath. So I'm going to grab an envelope. You know, I try to make things nice. Like when people buy stuff from me, I do put in a lot of time and effort because I want to make sure everything is like top-notch professional and show people how much I really, really appreciate, their support. Now, unfortunately, like I said earlier, I'm not shipping anything international yet because international is a pain with customs, and the shipping for international stuff is like really, really expensive. Like I wanted to ship a small package to Australia and it was like $110, and it was literally $15 worth of stuff. So I was like, yeah, guess I'm not shipping to Australia. That was a really, really expensive. I wanted to send Curse of Insanity some pancakes and maple syrup from the United States to thank him for, like, always supporting me and stuff, because he was always, like, paying for sketches for people, being really generous. So I got to the post office, and when they told me the shipping was going to be like $110, I was like, dang. Like, I wanted to do something nice for him, but that was, like, a little too steep, so unfortunately, I ended up keeping the stuff and apologizing to Curse. I'm like, I'm really sorry, dude. But yeah, I can't spend $110 to ship you some pancakes from the US. My bad. Alright, so let's get a pen. And I'm gonna write here. First we're gonna say probably shouldn't be writing this on top of the calendar. Let's move the calendar because I don't want to have like writing tracks in the paper. That would be really bad. Good thing I'm paying attention to that sort of thing, right? Okay. Move the calendar to a safe place so we can write out the thank you card. So, my handwriting isn't super great. Let's see, what's today's date? Today's the 15/24. Dear Gigi, I don't know her real name. I'll find out when I get her shipping address, which I won't be showing on stream for privacy reasons, obviously. Thank you so much for buying my spicy little WoW calendar. May it bring you much joy and chuckles throughout 2024. And then I will say, sincerely, Emily Melissa. Alright. See? Handwritten thank you note. And then I'm going to put my business card in there as well. So we're just gonna, I want to make sure the ink is dry. Sometimes the pen ink smears, so. Okay, we're good. Insert business card. Close it up. Stick it in the envelope. I need both hands for this, so hang on a minute. manual dexterity. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to take our little thank you card and we're going to put it inside here with our Murloc. Just like so. So it's in the plastic with the Murloc. And then we take our cardboard protective backer to make sure nothing gets bent in shipping. And we put it in the mailing envelope. I think I gotta put the cardboard in first because I can't get the thing in the envelope right now. Okay, there we go. Bend the plastic flap. You know what? I don't really want to use tape. I don't want to risk it. Not gonna use tape. Nope. Okay, now we put the Murloc in. There we go. Okay, everything is nice inside the mailing envelope with the cardboard and the thank you card and the business card, and it's ready for me to seal it up. So there's like a little adhesive flap on the mailer envelope here. Peel this off. Fold it in half. Glue it down. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Now it's nice and sealed. And all I gotta do now is just write the addresses on it. And then tomorrow morning or whenever I wake up, I will take it to the post office and send it out. And Gigi should have her calendar within hopefully 2 days. And I will of course send her the tracking number, so God forbid if it gets lost or it takes longer to show up, we can find out where it is. Hopefully this gets to her in one piece. But there you go, guys. That is how my calendar process goes. Let me get this webcam on here. Yeah. So, yay, we did it. We sold a calendar. We printed it. We assembled it. We packaged it for shipping. It's ready to go. And that's it for me. I did my work for today. So I'm probably gonna work on my CAE sketches, just get those prepped for Saturday. So start putting in my references and get the pre-sketches going. And also, Nara, if you want to RP, if you have any time, I'm down for writing some RP stuff. And, just chillaxing a little bit, maybe get something to eat. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and it looks like we're at 2 hours and 4 minutes, so with packaging it for shipping, it still took 2 hours. Ooh, okay. Almost done with a commission. Alrighty, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope everybody has a wonderful night. I will be streaming again tomorrow. Actually, I should probably prep tomorrow's commission. That would be a good idea. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.